Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today and for joining me in Pootles Advent Countdown. 25 projects coming out to you, 5 a week for 5 weeks, and we're on project number 23. And this is a little owl bag. How cute is that? Hangs like that. I've got some bits in here. This would make a nice little party favour, little mini gift, stocking stuffer. So I've got a tea bag. I've got some Vaseline. This very good for nails, very good for nails, and I've got a lip balm in there. Just hangs cute like that. So it's 3 by 3 inches in that direction and 1 inch there, so that's 7.5 by 7.5 by 2.5 centimeters. So not big, not small. Nice little tree decoration. You don't even have to put anything in it, but a nice little gift. So I'm going to show you how to make it. We've got a foil pack that's you get 2 sheets of green foil and 2 of this lovely red, and it's a cherry red. If I tip it so that my lights show a little bit better, can you see the sort of halo around where the lights are? It's pinky, so that's why it's a cherry red, not an orange based red or a blue red, but it's lovely. And the green is a true green, and it's lovely, just lovely. So this, I've got the green going over mint macaron, which worked nicely. I tried this against a few reds, but because it's a cherry red, which is a pink base, it didn't work. And then I put it over Blushing Bride, and it works very well. And I have just realised I only cut 1 piece for the front, none for the back. That's okay, not a problem. So you can make 2 of these from a sheet of cardstock. Because your piece of cardstock measures 5 by 7 inches, which is 12.5 by 17.5 centimetres. Okay, like I say, Blushing Bride, it just works very well. And you only really see a hint of the pink. And I didn't want to put it over white. That white, yeah, that's white. I just didn't want to put it over white. I wanted to put it over a colour, and that worked. Okay, so on the long side, score it at 3, 4, which is 7.5 and 10, and on the short side score it at 1 and 4, which is 2.5 and 10. So 3 and 4, 1 and 4, 7.5 and 10, 2.5 and 10. Super easy. Bone folder behind the bag. So burnish your score lines. And then what we're going to do, so you're going to turn it this way round, even though it's going to fold up like that. We're going to turn it this way round so I can work on these squares here. So keep your scissors straight and cut straight on the rectangle, but wedge into the squares. Okay, so that it looks like that. And do the same on this one too. Okay, so that's kind of your box done. So you're going to put some glue on there and some glue on here, but I want to stick my panel on first. And, you know, had I been sensible and cut 2, I'd have done 1 front and back. But they measure up at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, which is 7 by 7 centimetres. So I'm going to pop my little panel on. There, so that's going to become the front. So what I want to do is put some glue on here and glue on this one. So what's the inside of that front panel? Okay, so these ones are going to stick to here, this one to this one without the glue, and then that's going to wrap around. Okay, and these are going to wrap around. So you need to be keeping an eye on both sides. Otherwise, there is the potential for wibblage, which is such a technical term. I heard one of the girls in my team say that the other day on a video. She said, I think she was using liquid glue, and she mentioned wibblage, and I did have to have a little giggle to myself. Okay, so I'm going to get some ribbon on here. and I'm a little undecided about the colour of ribbon just yet. I'm looking on my shelf, so I've got reds, but yeah, I'm just going to hold off on the ribbon just for the minute and do a little stamping with my Have a Hoot stamp set and the Peek a Hoot dies. And I really like this one, which is the one I used on my original project, but I'm wondering about using this one instead. I don't know. Or maybe I'll use... No, I think they're going to be too big. Actually, no, they'd be okay, but I might use the little guy on his own. He's nice. He's cute. Right, so let's find a block and some memento. Stamp him on there, and then I'm just going to cut my cardstock so it's smaller to work with. And where's the lid? So in the die set, you've got dies for all your main owls, and then you've got some dies for the panels, and they are all connected together. I only want one of them. It doesn't matter which one of those two, to be honest. So I'm just going to cut some more cardstock down. So this is the same Matching Blushing Bride, to get one of those on there. So that one. Okay, so let's bring in all my stuff. So I've got my 2 base platforms and then a cutting plate. And my little owl. I forgot to get him out. Oops. Is that one? Oh, it's one of those two, and I don't know which one. Oh no, it's this one. Oh, it's a little ditty one. He's so cute. Is he on camera? Yes. I'm going to lose some of the details. I'm going to lose the branch that he's sitting on, but that's okay. I don't mind. I've got him. He's important. And then another cutting plate over the top. And send the whole lot through. There's my little owl. He's so cute. He is. And there's my tag. And I'm going to pop these 2 away. What have I just done with the dies? Oh, to my right. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little colouring with him. Oh. So I'm going to get my 2 crumb cakes, and I'm going to start with light around his eyes and on the main part of his hands, and a little bit in the tummy, a little bit of dark over the top of that, and then come back in again with the light. I'm still ignoring his eyes for the moment, so I've gone under his eyes. Oops, oh well, doesn't matter. I'm just layering the different shades. The 2 shades of this crumb cake, I get a different look. And then I'm just very simply just going to swipe across his eyes so I get the pale, the really pale of this, not the built up colour. And then because I'm red, or using red I should say, for my foil, I'm just going to get some, what colour is this one? Dark real red, and just quickly colour in the parcel. So now I have to start making a decision about what colour ribbon I'm going to use. I can't decide. So dimensional behind there, behind him. He's going to sit on the front. Couple of dimensionals on the back there. I don't know what colour ribbon. I might just go red. You see, that's not going to look right. I don't think that's going to look right either. I can't choose, can't decide. I know. Real red satin. Okay, I'm going to punch some holes in the sides that I can't see at all. Let's use a different hole punch where I can see what I'm doing. Feed that through, tie a knot. I wanted a small hole so that I didn't have to do great big chunky double knot or anything like that. So the small hole meant that I could do that. And then eyeball roughly how much you think you might want. And another knot on the other side, stop it pulling through. And just a little something on the front. So I went with the gold, but I think, so, whoops. We have two gold twines, and I don't, oh yes, you should be able to see the difference. Oh, for goodness sake, I forgot to zoom out. Oh, it's painful. We've got two gold twines. This is very bright. This is more antiqued gold, and I think that's the one I'm going to prefer. So I'm going to tie a knot. I'm trying to tie a bow. But I did try and... How did I try and tie a bow and get a knot? For goodness sake. There we go, little bow. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my mini glue dots that are over here and a paper piercer, and I'm going to basically roll it into in my fingers to turn it into a little ball of glue. I mean, it's a tiny little ball of glue. Tuck that behind the knot on my twine and then cover up ish that little bit there. And that's just cute. And then I've got to go in this one. I've got some Neal's Yard tea bags. I don't know where I got those from. A couple of Neal's Yard tea bags that will slip in there. Oops, getting caught on the knot. And a Burt's Bees lemon butter cuticle cream. Love those. Super cute. Very shiny. Nice little gift. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.